The world did not stop when Mr. Lin's father died. On Monday, the bell still rang at 8 a.m. sharp. The hallway still buzzed with laughter and phones and the smell of cafeteria coffee. Students still complained about tests. Emails still came in. Mr. Lin still showed up, Ty's slightly crooked eyes slightly red, pretending that everything was in place. He taught English to 10th graders, poetry usually. Some of them liked him, some didn't. But he was the kind of teacher who listened, not the kind who handed out busy work or stared at their phones. He had a small jar of origami cranes on his desk that students could take or add to. A story for every fold, he used to say. The week after the funeral, he tried to continue teaching as if nothing had happened. He discussed metaphors and enjambment with a dry voice. He handed out worksheets. No one mentioned anything, not even his colleagues. They looked at him with soft eyes, but mostly said nothing, which was fine. He didn't want to talk about it until one afternoon. It was last period. The class was reading a short poem by Basho, one of those small, deceptively quiet haiku that sank into your bones if you let it. Summer grasses, all that remains of soldiers' dreams. He read it aloud and something caught in his throat. Just for a second, then the silence. That kind of silence where no one knows what to do. He tried to keep going, asked the class. What do you think the poet is saying here? No one answered. Except for May, a quiet girl in the second row. Always in the back of the room during breaks. Always sketching mountains and moons in the corners of her notebook. She raised her hand slowly. He's saying, everything fades, even things that feel big. War, dreams, people. Mr. Lin nodded, blinking a little too fast. Yes, that's right. May paused. Then she said gently, Are you okay, Mr. Lin? The class held its breath. He opened his mouth, closed it. He was about to give a professional answer, something like, I'm fine, thanks. But the words didn't come out. Not this time. Instead, he looked at the class and simply said, My father passed away 2 weeks ago. A few students looked down. Others watched him with wide, unsure eyes. May reached into her backpack and pulled out a folded piece of paper. She walked to the front of the class and placed it on his desk. It was a page torn from a book, with a line handwritten underneath in blue pen. Let everything happen to you, beauty and terror. Just keep going. No feeling is final. Rilke. Below it, she had written, 10,000 joys, 10,000 sorrows. He stared at the page for a long moment. Something broke open inside him, not like a collapse, but like light cracking through a wall. Later, after school ended, he sat alone in the classroom. The hallway was empty now. Only the faint sound of the janitor's mop and the click of a locker being shut. He looked at May's note again. He didn't cry. Not this time. Instead, he smiled. Small, tired smile, and picked up one of the origami papers from his jar. He folded slowly, carefully, pressing each crease with intention. Another crane for the jar. Another story added. 10,000 joys, 10,000 sorrows. He didn't have to choose one or the other. He just had to keep going.